Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all our sons' command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Good afternoon. I'd like to thank Ed Coleman and his grandson Liam for the processional music this afternoon, and Jocelyn England for leading us in the singing of O Canada. Well done. Mr. President, honored guests, ladies and gentlemen here with us today, and everyone joining us via live streaming, on behalf of our graduates, faculty and staff of the Nova Scotia Community College Kingstec campus, welcome to the 2015 Convocation ceremony. My name is Isabel Medeiros, and I'm principal of Kingstec campus. And I want to say that we are truly delighted you are able to join us in this very exciting afternoon to celebrate the achievements of our graduates in the School of Business and School of Access. For we have a very impressive new wave of eager and committed individuals ready to embrace the world of work as they advance their own futures and the future of our communities. I'd like to begin by introducing our platform guests, and I ask that you hold your applause until everyone has been introduced. So starting on my immediate right, Sharon Marie Sellers, Academic Chair for the School of Business. Scott Bryson, MP for King's Hants. Don Bureau, President of the Nova Scotia Community College. Adam LePage, member of the Nova Scotia Community College Board of Governors. Carol Fox, Executive Director, Corporate Relations. Rosalind Penfound, Vice President, Academic. Catherine McLean, Vice President, Learner and College Development. Anna Burke, Vice President, Enrollment. And Monica Foster, Vice President, Administrative Services. Going to the back, Gary Elliott, Dean of Academic Quality Assurance and Program Development. Tara Lee Hammond, Dean of the School of Access and Flexible Learning. Ian McLeod, Dean, School of Business and Dean of the School of Applied Arts and New Media. Lucy Canary, Dean of the School of Trades and Technology. Kathleen Allen, Dean of Student Services. John Smith, Manager of Student Services at Kingstec Campus. Patsy McDonald, College Registrar. Octavia McNellan, Campus Registrar. Sonia Richards, our incoming academic chair for the School of Access and Online School of Business. And Jadine Sherman, academic chair for the School of Access. So Our platform guests, everyone. Seated in the audience to my right are our faculty and staff members whose dedication and commitment has been instrumental in the success of our students. I ask that they stand and be recognized by the graduating class and by all of us here today. Please stand. I also want to recognize members of our campus community who decided to retire earlier this year and who are not here this afternoon. We had Meryl Levy from Faculty School of Trades and Technology, Lenny Barkhouse, Beth Crosby, Kobe King, and Peggy Lee Barkhouse. And we want to wish them all a very happy retirement. And we have a few honored guests that I'd like to recognize. Our MLA for Kings South, Keith Irving is here. Welcome, Keith. Our Mayor of Wolfville, Jeff Cantwell, joining us again this afternoon. Retired faculty member Reg Rand. And special guest John McLeod. I'd now like to invite our Member of Parliament for Kings Hants, Scott Bryson, to say a few words.
Thank you, Isabel, and it's great to be here today for the Kingstec graduation. In fact, I was at the graduation ceremony or the convocation this morning, and after I left here, I went to the Wolfville Farmers Market. I had a long grocery list. I was there for 40 minutes, didn't have time to buy any of it. Then I went to the Windsor in the Hants County Canadian Cancer Society Relay for Life, and I made it back. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I know some of the faculty were judging me for being late, but it wasn't as bad as a few years ago when I was even more late at the time. And I was totally transparent with everybody on that day as to why I was late. You see, part of the job of a member of Parliament is to test the effectiveness of the local RCMP highway patrol from time to time. And on that day, I was able to assure everybody that our RCMP were doing a great job on the highway and deserve our respect and credit. Look, I'm always delighted to be here at the Nova Scotia Community College graduation ceremony every year. And the nature of work and skills is so fundamentally different today than it was 10 years ago or 20 years ago. And the reality today is, in an age when we have people without jobs and jobs without people, that nobody does a better job of addressing that job skills mismatch than the Nova Scotia Community College. And the great skills and the professional skills you have garnered here today equip you well for the workforce and the jobs of today. But it's quite possible that in 5 years or 10 years or 15 years or 20 years, you're going to need different skills. I can't tell you what the jobs of the future will be, but I can tell you with great certainty that Nova Scotia Community College will be there throughout your career and life cycle to help you get the skills you need, both for the jobs of today and the jobs of the future. And that's why we're so fortunate in Nova Scotia to have a world-class community college like Nova Scotia Community College. I want to congratulate each and every one of you and your families and your parents. This is just an exciting day. We're all proud of you. We're all excited for you and for your future. You've made a great decision to build that future here at the Nova Scotia Community College and Kingstec. It's a great start, and I wish you all the very best, and congratulations to each and every one of you.
Thank you, Scott. I'd now like to call on our president, Don Bureau, to address the graduating class of 2015.
Good afternoon. Isabel, would you please stand back up for a moment? Because when Isabel was announcing retirements earlier, she forgot to mention one person, and that's herself. Isabel is retiring this year after 26 years of dedicated service to the college. Isabel, on behalf of the entire college, and on behalf of the Kingstec campus, we wish you the very best in your retirement, and we want to say thank you for your many years of very, very hard work. And please, don't be a stranger. Thank you, Isabel. So good afternoon, and as Isabel mentioned earlier, my name is Don Bureau, and I have the distinct privilege of being the president of NSCC. It's a special honor for me to be standing on this stage to share with you a few words, and in a moment, to present you, our graduates, with your certificate or your diploma. But you know, it's an extra special year for me because my youngest son, Matthew, graduated this morning from NSCC Kingstec campus in the electrical program. And it's extra special because he's following in the footsteps of his great-grandfather, who completed his electrical program exactly 100 years ago to the month in June of 1915. Now, Matthew's great-grandfather, my grandfather on my father's side, was born in Belgium in 1896, and he came to Canada as a 14-year-old boy and immediately began to work in the coal mines of his new community in Joggins. And before long, he developed a deep love for all things electrical and all things communications. Well, together with one of his new best friends, they began to build homemade radios. And early in the morning, on April 15th, 1912, his best friend was listening to one of those homemade radios when he picked up one of the most significant radio signals of all time. It was the distress call from the Titanic. Later that morning, my grandfather and his friend began to tell people in the community that the mighty ship had sunk. But guess what? Nobody believed them. Until later in the day, when the newspapers began to report the disaster. Well, that only deepened my grandfather's interest in all things electrical and all things communications. And a few days later, while walking home after a shift in the coal mine, he walked by a puddle, and in the puddle he noticed frozen in the puddle, he noticed a magazine. For some unexplained reason, he stopped and he looked at the magazine, and would you believe it, in it, he saw an advertisement for our correspondence electrical program. He chiseled the magazine out, took it home, and immediately enrolled in the program. As I mentioned earlier, 3 years later, completed it in June of 1915. So graduates, as I thought about my key message to you today, I was reminded of one key belief that my grandfather had, and that was living your life with intention and impact. And with this came key success principles that guided him during his 50-plus years of work as an electrician. And I think they are as relevant today as they were back then. And I want to quickly just share two of those guiding principles with you this afternoon. The first was passion. You know, it was very, very evident that my grandfather really, really loved being an electrician. He did so because he believed his work mattered, and he believed his work improved the lives of other people. He was very creative, he was very innovative, and he was very entrepreneurial. And he was often sought out when solutions were required for complex electrical challenges. And he often spoke about his commitment to doing what he believed in and remaining commitment to what you believed in. And he often spoke about his admiration for children, because in a child, he saw a passion and a deep commitment to what they believed in. And this characteristic reminds me of one of my favorite stories that I heard a number of years ago, and it goes like this. In a grade 1 class, a little girl, 6 years old, during an art lesson, was at the back of the room doing her favorite activity, which was drawing a picture. And when it was time to move on to the next activity, the teacher said to her, "Would you please put away your picture? It's time to move on." But the little girl kept on drawing and drawing and drawing. Again, the teacher asked to put down her pitcher, and the little girl ignored the teacher's request. So the teacher went to the back of the classroom, asked the little girl exactly, "What are you drawing?" And the little girl said, "I'm drawing a picture of God." And the teacher was puzzled and replied, "Well, nobody knows what God looks like." And the little girl said, "Well, they will in a minute." Graduates, as you cross this stage this afternoon, please never stop being driven by that little child within you. And please do not be afraid to identify your passions and draw upon your creativity and your entrepreneurial spirit to commit to what you truly believe in as you help build the economy and quality of life of this amazing province. But as much as my grandfather loved his work, he loved his family even more, which brings me to the second guiding principle of life that I learned from this amazing man, which was, regardless of what you do or where you do it, please never forget, family always comes first. He would often say that a family represents the first place of learning for individuals because family systems work like chains, each generation providing a link to the next, thus presenting one of the most powerful tools for lifelong learning. And when speaking about his family, he would often repeat one of his favorite sayings. He would say, "A person travels the world over in search of what they need and then returns home to find it." A number of years ago, I was reading one of my favorite magazines, it's Success Magazine, and an article caught my attention because the title asked a simple question. It said, if you could live your life over again, what would you do differently? Now, there's an interesting aspect. In order to have been asked that question for that particular article, you had to be over the age of 100. Many themes emerged, but one stuck in my mind, and it was if I had to do it all over again, I would have better balance in my life by focusing more on what truly matters, my family and other loved ones who have supported me in my success. Graduates, as we come together this afternoon to celebrate your success in acquiring the advanced skills and knowledge that you will need to participate in the economy of both today and tomorrow, please never forget about the importance of honoring and nurturing the most important pillar for lifelong success, that being the love and support of those who are most close to you. As I think about this notion of love and support, I hope, graduates, you realize that there are many individuals who are joining us this afternoon who care deeply for you and who are very proud of your accomplishments. And I bet you didn't realize that you're not actually quite done your program because you have one more assignment to do. And that assignment is this. Take a second to think of a person or a group of persons in this auditorium this afternoon who've been part of your learning journey, to whom you'd like to say thank you. And I give you that assignment because it's a tradition at NSCC where I ask the graduating class to stand up and give a wave to somebody in the auditorium as a way to say thank you for their love and support in helping you reach this success today. As your last assignment, please stand and give somebody a wave. So graduates, I am pleased to announce that you've officially completed your program. Congratulations. Well done. And there's one other group of individuals that I want to recognize this afternoon, because you see, for decades, our alumni have been pursuing their passions and balancing work and family in ways that help build the economy and our great quality of life in this province. So, if you are a past graduate of NSCC or any of our predecessor institutions or schools, or are a graduate of CCEDP, and folks, look around here in a second, would you please now stand to be recognized? Let's look around the room. So in conclusion, and on behalf of the entire college, it gives me great pleasure to say to you, our graduates, congratulations. And I want you to promise me one little thing. I want you to promise me that when you come up on this stage, and after I give you your certificate or your diploma, you're going to walk off this stage and you're going to go blow the lid off the world. So that in 100 years' time, when your great-grandchild graduates from NSCC, they're going to say they want to be just like you because you rocked the world. Congratulations and great job.
Good afternoon. My name is Sharon Murray Sellers, and I am the Academic Chair for the School of Business. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all of the requirements for credentials in the School of Business. For the Certificate in Baking and Pastry Arts, Tracy Benjamin. Terry Cameron. Heather Graham. Courtney Johnson. Nicole Kelly. Marcus Lapointe. Emily McDonald. Cale McDermott. Christina Passmore. Shelby Smith. Lauren Terrian, honors. Becca Thornburg. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Baking and Pastry Arts. For the information of the audience, those students whose names appear in the program but who are unable to be with us today are automatically admitted to their respective certificates or diplomas. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Medical Office Administration. Catherine Benedict. Sarah Bortot. Shauna Butler. Courtney Garnett. Amanda Hannum. Jesslyn Harvey. Tiffany Hiltz. Shayla Hunt Honors. Janie Huntley Honors. Chantel Jollymore. Shannon Kay Honors. Amber Kelly Honors. Haley McNabb Honors. Shannon McGraw Honors. Kendra Mullen Honors. Lindsay Parsons. Mercedes Penio Honors. Krista Schaffner Honors. Rosemarie Treberg. Lisa Tuddy Rogers Honors. Morgan Walsh. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Medical Office Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Office Administration. Katrina Barrett. Courtney Caldwell. Kelsey Gillis. Bernice Lario, honors. Melanie McEwen. Colleen Melanson. Ashley Milne. Ashley Phelan. Carolyn Ubels, honors. Kendra Vernon. Amanda Wallace. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in office administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Business Administration. Ladies and gentlemen, it is a tradition in the community college that when a family or staff person has a family member graduating, we offer them the opportunity to participate in the ceremony and present the credential. Helen LeDrew joins us now to present her granddaughter with a Diploma in Business Administration, Kristen Bennett. Scott Byrne, honors. Jennifer Koffel. Jocelyn England. Samantha Hudson, honors. Justin Levy. Caitlin McCluskey. AJ Pinch. Drew Sabian. Lenny Sarsfield. Rachel Strickland. Riley Stewie. Okay. Andy Weir Cotnor. For the Diploma in Business Administration, Accounting. Katana Alders. Rachel Curry. Morgan Fenner. Brittany Gee. Zachary Guthrow. Katrina Coldman. John Ross, honors. Nicholas Smith. Colette Van Meekeren, honors. Jordan Van Ostrom. Minli Zhu, honors. For the Diploma in Business Administration, Financial Services. Logan Baker. Liam Bridge, honors. Katrina Godwin. Christopher Hemphill. Mary Beth Keogh. Chad Kenny. Michael Legoff, sorry. Rebecca Lightfoot, Honors and Co-op. Alyssa Longmire, Honors. Chalice Miles. Courtney Nickerson, Honors. Amanda Ryberg. Alex Sabian. Wade Tybo, Honors. For the Diploma in Business Administration Marketing, Randy Bond. George Croft. Tyler Dow. Andrew Fitzgerald Wilson. Stephanie Flynn. Janine Jedry. Christiane Robichaud. Ian Tarka. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Business Administration. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Office Administration, Software and Information Management. Sherry Lee Eaton, Honors. Catherine Palmer, honors. Margot Ridgway, honors. Christine Spidel, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Office Administration, Software, and Information Management. Mr. President, the candidate for the Certificate in Cooking. Alyssa Baltzer. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduate in cooking. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Culinary Arts, Co-op designation. Jevin Allen. Brandon Burke. Megan Carey. Jennifer Cole. Samantha Cross. Michael Foote. Jason Harrison. Mike Hatfield. Joseph Lambert, honors. Sarah Morrison. Cassandra Muir. Dana O'Brien. Chad Pench, honors. Donna Trefry. Teresa Walsh. Ashlyn Warner. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in culinary arts. Mr. President, the candidates for the Diploma in Tourism Management, Experiential Tourism, Co-op designation. Laura Duncanson. Linda Green, honors. Christina Kendrick. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in tourism management.
Good afternoon. My name is Jadine Sherman, and I am the Academic Chair for the School of Access at Kingstec campus. Mr. President, I present to you the following candidates who have completed all of the requirements for credentials in the School of Access for the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Farrell Sam Adams. Corin Butler, honors. Sherry Curry. Lisa Eisner, honors. Cole Lalonde, honors. Joan Langell. Yulette Messiah. Rachel Staples O'Hearn. Pamela Pick, honors. Colleen Pinch. Stacy Robinson Stocco, honors. Skylar Walker, honors. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in the Nova Scotia High School Graduation Diploma for Adults. Mr. President, the candidates for the Certificate in Academic and Career Connections. Charlotte Bigelow Milne. Caitlin Keddy. Jesse Kinsman. Melanie Leffler. Lisa Parker. Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, the graduates in Academic and Career Connections. The graduates from the School of Access. Now, Mr. President, ladies and gentlemen, if you'll join me now in congratulating the class of 2015.
Good afternoon. I'm John Smith, the Manager of Student Services. Now, last evening over at the campus, we had our student awards ceremonies, and many of our graduates today were recognized for their outstanding achievement and contribution to class and industry. I would like those graduates, please, who received awards last night to please rise and be recognized for your achievements. I now have the distinct pleasure of presenting to you the major award recipients for the Kingstec campus Convocations 2015. These students have not only achieved academic excellence in their respective programs, but they have contributed to the college, encouraged classmates, and assisted their communities. Their accomplishments are an inspiration to us all. The 5 major awards are listed at the back of your program, and we are presenting all of them this afternoon. The first one, I'll ask the award recipients to please come to the side here. The first one's presented to in our Governor General's Medal. This is awarded to a graduating student who has achieved the highest academic standing in a diploma program. I'll ask Mr. Bryson, please, to come forward to present this award. The recipient is graduating from the Business Administration Accounting Program, and it is John Ross. Our second award this afternoon is the Board of Governors Award. John, you come right back on this way. You don't have to walk all the way around. You can guess who is going to get this, right? This is awarded to the graduating student of a college diploma program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and has contributed to the campus and community activities. I'm going to ask Adam LePage, please, to present this award. And the recipient is, you guessed it, John Ross. Now we're finished, John. Our third award this afternoon is the Nova Scotia Community College Foundation Award. And this award is presented to a graduating student of a college program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and whose service and leadership made a difference in the lives of others. I'll ask Carol Fox, please, to present this award. And the award winner this year, graduating from the Business Administration Open Concentration, is Christian Bennett. The President's Award. This is awarded to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement and contributed to campus and community activities. I'll ask Don Bureau, please, to present this award. The recipient graduating from our office administration program is Caroline Ubels. And our final major award this afternoon is the Nova Scotia Community College Gold Medal. This is presented to a graduating student of a college certificate program who has achieved the highest academic standing. I'll ask Ian McLeod, please, to come forward to present the award. This year's recipient, graduating from the Medical Office Administration program, is Christian Schaffner. Ladies and gentlemen, the award winners for the Kingstec campus, Nova Scotia Community College 2015 Convocations. I now have the pleasure of asking Caroline Ubels to return to the podium. As you know, she's graduating from our office administration program to give us our valedictory address this afternoon. Now, Caroline came to NSCC after she attended a test drive for orientation for her daughter, who was already accepted into the college. Now, she loved the atmosphere and immediately enrolled. The first thing she noticed when she arrived at Kingstec, the shiny floors. And she said, "I know it seems a strange thing to notice, but they were polished for us. We were worth polishing the floors for," she says. It gave me a sense of value. Now, throughout her studies, Caroline always felt accepted and supported by her classmates and instructors who believed in her even when she doubted herself. She's very excited to cross the stage at Convocation with both her fellow classmates and her daughter, who graduated just the other evening at AVC. And there she is. Caroline offers this advice to the graduating class: embrace your newfound knowledge, make it a part of your thinking, and bring it to your homes and communities so that we can grow this province and move it forward to embrace the future. Please join me in welcoming Caroline to the podium.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and President Bureau, Principal Munir Voss, honored platform guests, families, and NSCC Kingstec graduating class of 2015. My name is Caroline Newbills, and today I am a graduate of the Office Administration program. My NSCC story starts about 3.5 years ago, when my husband and I and 2 of our 3 daughters moved here from Alberta. It may surprise you to learn that we moved here because my husband got a job in Middleton. And no, we're not military. As our daughters started high school here, we heard a lot about the Nova Scotia Community College. By the end of her graduating year, our daughter Shannon, down here, enrolled and was accepted into NSCC in Middleton. As parents, we attended the Get Started sessions in the spring, and we sat through the lectures and the discussions from staff and administration and counselors. And by the end of that evening, I was eager to enjoy the excitement myself. After the event, I mentioned in passing, and as a joke to my daughter, I said, wouldn't it be funny if I went back to school and we graduated together? And I had expected the standard reply from a teenager that involved a lot of eye rolling. But instead, she said, that would be so cool. Now, going back to school for me was no small decision on my part. I really struggled in high school. I failed, redid, failed again, redid courses, failed some more courses. And by the end, I finished high school, but I didn't graduate. So with a school experience like that, you can understand that I had some trepidation about doing this school scene again. And similarly, our daughter Shannon had some almost insurmountable struggles when she went to school. And as parents, we were told she would never, never have a post-secondary education. And quite frankly, she probably won't graduate high school. Now, at this point in our lives, we had a decision to make. We didn't actually realize it, but we had a decision. And we could have stared longingly at the future and wished for better things. Or we could look at others and wish that we were them. Or we could complain that the world is just not fair and expect others to make it better for us. But admittedly, we're both a little bit stubborn and obnoxiously optimistic, so we chose instead to step out in faith and reach beyond what is comfortable or even predictable. We chose to learn as much as possible, improve what we could, strive for excellence in the challenges that were presented. I'm proud to say that this week, both Shannon and I, we graduated. And we can honestly say that both our experiences at NSCC have been rewarding, it has been growing, and has been so very, very positive. One of the things that I love most about NSCC is that we have all learned so much more than balancing the books, making killer spreadsheets, and typing those elusive 40 words a minute. We've had the privilege of having high-achieving mentors demonstrate the foundations of what makes life great. And I believe these things can be summed up in one word: community. By their example, we have learned that a healthy community thrives and grows and is based on helping others succeed. It is based on sustainability and inclusion, on safety and integrity. It is led by vision and the awareness that change is inevitable and is not to be feared but to be embraced. A healthy community strives to always better itself and reaches for a higher bar of integrity, honesty, and diplomacy. Now, with an arsenal of skills that we have and the information that we leave this place with, we have what it takes to go back to our homes, to our communities, and work towards making them the places that we want them to be. We can improve them, we can influence them, and we can impact them. There's a popular saying floating around the internet, and it goes like this. If the grass looks greener on the other side, stop staring, stop comparing, stop complaining, and start watering the grass you're standing on. Since my relatively recent arrival here in beautiful Nova Scotia, I've noticed that many people here look at Alberta and think that it is heaven on earth, and that it has so much more to offer than Nova Scotia. And I'm here to tell you, having grown up there, that it's just not true. Nova Scotia has so incredibly very much to offer. It is brimming with opportunities and possibilities. Please stop thinking things will be better somewhere else. Stop viewing this place as the have-not province. Stop complaining if you don't like what you see. And start making a difference. Use the skills and knowledge that you've learned from your time here and take it back with you to your home, to your community, and build the future. Grad class of 2015 and everyone in this room, my challenge for you is this. Go and water the grass that you're standing on. Thank you.
Well done, Carolyn. It's a wonderful address. So, graduates, after receiving your credential on stage today, you were presented with your official NSCC alumni pin. After the ceremony and after you've returned your gown, I would ask that you begin wearing your pin with pride, knowing that yesterday you were students, but today you are graduates who will remain forever NSCC alumni. This brings us to the end of our convocation proceedings. We invite everyone to join us for our reception at Fountain Hall just up the hill immediately following the recessional. During the recessional, the front row party led by our president, followed by our faculty and staff, will leave the auditorium. Please stand as you are able and remain standing until the stage party and graduates have left the auditorium. Thank you.